Hello and welcome to Andertons TV. My name's Jack. We're in part 3 of our series on how to play C, but this one, to see or not to see? That is the question. We need to change key, because I bet by now you're thinking, hang on, this is just one key we're living. There's all these other notes. I know I've heard of people changing key and different things like that, or you know about keys, you know, you play in every key, you're like, hey, why just C? No, this works for any key. And I'm going to show you how to do it right about now. Okay, we're going to take that shape. Quick recap. C, D, G, G. Either a single note or an octave on the bottom. In part 2, we looked at a few special moves, a little bit of the theory behind it, but screw that. All we did was roll it up, waterfall it up, waterfall it down. And we also thought about moving the octave with it, so. And then moving it. Remember, this shape, always the same shape, but move your left hand to get the different sounds. All you've got to do is move one finger. Don't stay here. Move it down. Cool, quick recap. We want to play in other keys. So we're in the key of C now when we do this. Now, one method I'm going to touch on is if you can grasp the idea of the E, for example. Up here is 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones away from C. And you have a keyboard that has a transpose function. Like this keyboard, like most digital keyboards, I do really want to say that there's no reason to move away from there if you've just started. Really master that. Just live in C. And if you want to change keys, experiment with the transpose function. That's all. If you're a guitar player, that's like when you put the capo on the guitar and it changes the key of the whole instrument. So I just told you about transposing. Let's hear it so you can see what that does. On this keyboard, and you'll have to look in the manual of whatever keyboard you've got. It's different on every keyboard. I hold transpose, and then relative to this C, I would play the note. So if I wanted to play in E flat, oh, horrible key, scary as sorry. I'm going to show you what it sounds like when you transpose the keyboard, but listen to this. If I hit the C at the moment, then engage the transpose, it's moving to that E flat. It's changing, so I'm playing the same C, but now I'm in E flat. Hit this, now I'm back to C. So that's one way. If you see a song or with friends and they go, oh, I'm in D, I'm in G, just count up from C, 1, 2. Sometimes it says the amount of semitones, sometimes you just have to hit the key. Anyway, we're rocking on. I'm going to show you now how to play properly in all the keys. You ready? Yeah? You ready? You ready? Let's go. I want to play in the key of, and I always ask my good friend Chris, the Maltese Falcon back there, what key do you want to play in today?
F sharp.
F sharp, hardest of all the keys. Hardest of all the keys. Mentally, people go, oh, if you know anything about theory, you know it's filled with scary sharps and it's all very scary, but we're going to make it really simple. Same method. We're going to take that index finger that we pointed at C with, and we're going to find F sharp. Now, a little bit, you will have to learn your notes. There's loads of videos out there that will teach you the notes. So if you can find F sharp, all you need to do is point at it. So that's C, and we're going to point at F sharp. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to go through the same process that we went through with C. So we know that a tone away, 1, 2, 2 steps on the keyboard, 1, 2, got a G sharp. You don't need to know the name, it looks like this. You see the similarity between this shape? We're just transferring the shape. And then we're going to use our thumb In C, we went down to a G. Up here, we're going to go to a C sharp. Put your pinky in, take your finger and play F sharp. Now, I get that's really quick and like, what are you doing? I need to know about F sharp. I need to, oh, there's so much theory. Everyone's told me that there's all this stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's this shape. The same relationship of notes. I've just moved up to here. And if you use that finger and you find it. Now, the one thing is that what's lovely is the C major scale happens to be all the white notes. So the one little bit of theory that you need to learn is the major scale. And you need to learn the major scale in whatever key you want to play in. Just start with that at first. Like, don't worry about learning it all in there. So F sharp, okay, we've got to learn the major scale in it. They're the notes that we can play in our left hand, very much like this. Hear the same relationship of notes? And all we're going to do is put those notes underneath this chord. That's exactly the same as doing this. Now, I'm going to leave that there with you. I'm going to do one more example because I think you're clever people out there and you'll get it without me going too boringly into theory. Chris, can I have another key, please?
What if you want to play in B?
Nice. So, point at B, find it, point at it, go 2 steps up, put your thumb down, put your pinky, and put a B on the bottom. Playing in B. Now, again, you've got to think of that major scale, which in B is same relationship, but just YouTube a video on the major scale. I think of it, there's loads of ways to think about it. You either know it or you don't. Go learn it, but this is how you extrapolate it. And we'll just do one more, another key, quickly.
D.
D, great. Hey, D, okay, point at it. Hit it, put its mate in, put your thumb in, put your pinky in, put your sustain pedal down. Learn the major scale. One finger at a time. No prizes for like posture or like, oh yeah, but I heard you had to keep your hand. Doesn't matter. Just start playing it, get your sustain pedal down and enjoy the easiest shape in the world. Hopefully that made sense. If it doesn't, let me know. If you like what we're doing here, we've got loads of tech reviews out there. We're going to start doing some little tips on things. Let us know in the comments if you like it. Consider subscribing. And if you want any more knowledge, put it in there. We'll read them, and I'll try to dish out some of this next time I'm in this lovely shop. Anyway, thanks for joining me.